It's so freezing. So cold. All right, we're going to start off with the angel guide message. I wanted to be messy since it was the weekend. I was going to do what your person, but I was like, no, we're not going to be messy because that's not what we do. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this session to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding. Thank you. Angel guide message. Take a step back. I love this. I love take a step back when your angel guides request you, because your angel guides can't tell you what to do. But what I love about our angel guides is, despite of our rebellion, I was going to say rebelliousness, but rebellion, which is a natural informal in ourselves of rebellion, like the little white lie. What I love about our angel guides is, despite of our rebellion, they protect us. They're patient with guidance. The Most High said, don't put anyone before me. How is it hard to acknowledge your angel guides, to say, thank you? What is the highest praise to the Most High, so the Most High can't feel that you are idolizing? Take a step back is so beautiful because it's so versatile when it comes to your angel guides communicating with a direct message. And what I love about this is, when it's dealing with self, you get an opportunity to really experience who you are as a person. And as you experience that person that you are, you then come into realization of what you need to modify within self. There's a new wave of new senses. Let's move forward. I am message. And I so wanted to be messy. I was trying to bring the hot tea this weekend, but unfortunately, it just wasn't going to happen as much as I want to. We have self-love coming through as your I am message. What is it that the viewer is refusing to see? Self-love is very straight to the point, and that's kind of why I really wasn't trying to bring any type of reflection to it intuitively. But frequency-wise, it's confirmation from your angel guide message here. The awareness of who you are. And it can change periodically. It's the most precious moments, viewers, when you are present in that realization. Because even when time moves at a fast pace and everything is kind of fitting the pockets, you have little glimpses. And all those little glimpses, when you are in the present moment, all of those pieces fit into one big puzzle. And that's how you're able to modify self. Okay. So what you don't see is distrust here. Faith in oneself can rebuild trust in others. When a student is ready, the teacher will show up. When one is ready to excel, they must learn how to serve. When one is ready to serve, they must know how to be humble. Humble comes before training. Training hasn't even started yet. When one is ready to be humble, then the lesson of content. And that's when the discipline starts. All of those sacrifices are free of cost to actually going into a legitimate contract of content. So this trust, viewer, it just sounds so Cambridge on the ghetto side, rough on the edges. Let's look at some shadow energy. Have you ever taken out the moment to even acknowledge self? Like, have you ever just really just checked up on yourself and say, hey, you good? And really listen to your mind, body, and soul for the response of yes or no. The author of confusion is not of God. It's a yes or no. So shadow energy is the 8 of chalices and the 9 of pentacles. This is beautiful. It's not Adam and Eve. It is not Sodom and Gomorrah. It is not a sinner or a saint. What this is trial and learning. As time progressed, why do I feel like I'm just channeling here and it just feels so awkward because I've never channeled like this before, where you go into past time and you're tapping into an energy that's so strict. Where blood has been shed. And the blood that's been shed from so many perspectives and experiences, the evolution of those things. Some categories would be color of skin, right? Status, environment, locations, and repeated cycles, aka curses. This shadow energy is a beautiful thing. I have nothing against shadow energy. I don't see any blockages. What you don't see is distrust. I'm not going to, majority of you are fast paced, a little sleep. And if I was to recommend you to slow it down, that would be a challenge. When you find the recipe or the schedule that can slow you down and still be successful with your daily tasks, you will be able to see what is unbalanced in your life, people, places, or things, with this distrust that you don't see. Word of advice. And I will read you your angel guide message of take a step back. And I will read your I am message as we conclude. Surrender. That's new beginnings, full card. Again, it represents an ace of all suits. But the focus that I see is being aware of producing, creating, starting something, resetting your mind, and tomorrow's a new day. When it comes to your word of advice of surrender, it says, I can release my need to be in control. And I think you did a really good job with your patience, because as I was channeling and doing the intuitive session, I haven't got anyone in the chat of any disagreement. Your angel guide message, take a step back. Let's go ahead and clear out the spread. And we will read your I am message as we conclude. Your direct angel guide message is, take a step back. And it includes the following. Viewer, when we try to rush ahead and force something to happen, we can often miss signals, signs, and messages that are encouraging us to change a course. If you have a big decision to make now, or in the midst of moving a project forward, your angels are encouraging you to take a step back and breathe. Whew. I'm trying to figure out why am I out of breath? Back to you, viewer. What is for you won't go by you. I'll say that again, viewer. What is for you won't go by you. Your angels are encouraging you to step into the energy of trust. Remember, your what you don't see was the distrust. Faith in oneself can rebuild trust in others. Your angels are encouraging you to step into the energy of trust. When you do so, you will draw universal energy and support to you, viewer. If you have any concerns about another person or a relationship, this card is guiding you to draw back and respect the space of others. Let this be a time of self-care and self-awareness and confirmation. And you will set back and let the universe step in. That's why I said confirmation, because self-love is here. And your I am message of self-love includes, as we conclude, viewer. And don't forget, love is kind. And definitely don't forget that love is gentle. Your I am message. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself.